Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Astro Boy and this is episode 13 of our United Nations of Earth campaign, a custom one if you're new. I have zoomed in into this little pocket of Carib-Naran Union space. No reason, other than it's just unclaimed, and I thought it was neat. But in the end of the last episode, we got visited by, from what I believe, are Cuthloids. I've not ever seen them before, but we got an alert about some hostile ships, and it looks like a crystal, so I think this is Cuthloids. I am sending my military down there, but it's gonna take almost 4 years, and I really don't think we're gonna get there in time. I'm gonna go ahead and put you on here, though, and we'll see what happens, but I'm kind of worried that my colony is gonna get its butt kicked. The good news is, this is a brand new colony, so even if that does happen, I'm not too worried about it. I would just rather prefer that it didn't happen. But yeah. So we do have that unspent civic point. I'm gonna try to remember to get that this episode, but I'm gonna dismiss it for now. We'll dismiss intel falling. That's just on our rival. We do have an idle leader. Who is our idle leader? Peric Finn, our Minister of State. I guess I could make you... You know what? You're gonna be the Governor of Earth. Why not? Enjoy. And then, yes, you are evading that hostile fleet, but if you die, I honestly don't care. I could just build another construction ship. And I'm glad I didn't care. Well, it's gonna return, but I was gonna say I'm glad I didn't care because it's gone now. Is it returning to Earth? It's returning... doesn't say. Okay, fair enough. But yeah, let's go on with the game. And we'll see if this Cuthloid attacks our planet. It indeed is going to attack our planet. I don't like that. But yeah, Federation code has been researched. I'm going for the cheapest researches, just knocking them out of the way for now. Although I do see a rare research. We have xenobiology, xenology, ancient saturator artillery. This cannon fires a barrage of ancient minuscule ionized spheres that charge upon contact with most force fields, giving them high levels of shield penetration. Any theory that these spheres could have been used for jewelry purposes were dismissed when a critical incident melted an entire laboratory. Duly noted. Okay, the collective self is new as well. Finding aspects of the self within the group is natural and inevitable. Eventually, those shared aspects must be valued higher than individual identities. So we get official capacity, commander capacity, scientist capacity, all +1, and external recruitable leaders per class. A colonial bureaucracy is new as well. Local administrative developments allow for closer supervision of colonial affairs without excessively burdening central decision making. So we get an administrative park, edict fund, and base intel level. I'm going to go for xenology just because it's the cheapest, and I want to get all the cheapest ones out of the way. Also, we're only -8 food now, almost 9, but -8 food. This should resolve itself soon. However, we are in a huge deficit of consumer goods, and we really need to keep an eye on that. And speaking of keeping an eye on things... Ooh, it's right there. Did it just run away? The Forge Lights again. This is Champion Forges Live, the galaxy's premier source of spectacle and destruction. Registration is now open for the next CFL tournament in the Sazu Zuno system. A glorious free-for-all awaits. Entry requirement, a fleet of at most 100 fleet size. Victors take the rewards, the prestige, and the grand CFL trophy. You want to forge a legend? Sign up. You want peace and quiet? Too bad. Sign us up, we will be victorious. Ask us next time, or stop sending us these invitations. Yeah, my empire doesn't really want to be a part of that. Did they really just... what are you doing? Like, it sounds like it's being attacked. It's getting a tiny bit of devastation, but it's shooting once, and then it's like, tee-hee, and running away. Peric Finn is ready to be leveled up. You have a governor. I want to keep that in mind. Unity from jobs, and crime. Okay, we're going to take Unifier. How much unity does that give us? Even more. That's crazy. You know what? I think we actually have enough unity to change our government as well. We do. So the one I looked at earlier, I can't remember which one it was. I think it was Diplomatic Corps. Yeah. Available envoys, diplomatic weight, trust cap, and envoy improved relations. We're gonna take that. Very, very nice. You can choose another council position for... Oh. What happened to my council? I didn't know that was gonna happen. I guess we're gonna do a head of research. Oh, here we go. Okay. Minister of Defense, Minister of State, Protector of Liberty, High Ambassador, Integration Facilitator. Let's do an Integration Facilitator. High Ambassador. Minister of State. Okay. That was really scary. I wish it didn't just do that, but okay. Who is the best counselor? Possibly you. Council agenda speed. No. Okay, yeah, it's definitely Zhao Wang. High Ambassador. Let's do you. Integration Facilitator will be you. And Minister of State, we do need a new person. You're Governor, Counselor. I don't really like any of these. What about Externable Recruitable Leader? Pop growth speed and food from jobs. You know what? Even though we only have 2 humans left on the council, I do really like Fertility Preacher, so we're gonna take it. Okay. Still don't know what's going on here, but alright. And Conquer Nature has been completed. Very, very good. Habitability and terraforming speed. Although I don't think we're terraforming anymore, so... that was a waste. What do we have now? Chart the Unknown? No. Evolving Society? Possibly. Give and Take? Also possibly. Infinite Opportunities, Reorganized Council, Superior Infrastructure, and We Come in Peace. Let's do Faction Resource Output. Or no. Yeah, let's do Monthly Unity. That'll be a lot higher. And yeah, the hostile fleet's present. Hopefully I can deal with that, but it's just... It didn't even shoot that time. Or at least I don't think it did. What is it doing? Alright, I mean, I'm on my way. Why does it say that you're idle again? Aren't you the... What? You should be the Governor of Earth. You are the Governor of Earth. Can you be doing something else? I guess so. I have nothing for you to do, so go away. What do we have here? Niraj Bandari is ready to be leveled up. Counselor, ship weapon damage and army damage, ship weapon range and combat disengagement chance, or ship fire rate and ship weapon damage. Yes, we're going to take aggressive. That will be very, very good for us. Okay, we have finished researching Alien Zoo, cloning, local hypercommunication, reactive formations, galactic archivism, automated curation algorithms, and ecological adaptation. Which one's cheapest? Galactic archivism is, so we'll go ahead and take that. And even though we are going to unlock cloning at some point, I don't think I'm going to be using it. Resource depletion. Mineral resources on planet Sirius Prime are gradually being depleted. Several mining complexes were shut down. Unfortunately, this is a natural process. If we continue to develop the planet, someday these resources will run out completely. Ooh, I see. It actually went up. Okay, whatever. So our physics research is done. Let's see. Advanced reactor boosting, quantum computing, FTL inhibition, interlink support systems, improved deflectors, and advanced cloning fields, or cloaking fields. We'll do improved deflectors. We're actually doing our researches really fast. So I think now we just focus on getting our production back up rather than just raw research. Because we've been doing a ton of that already, and our research shot way up. And I just don't think we need any more right now. So we'll worry about that as we have to. Let's see. I'm going to focus more on food, though. So over here, let's do... I'm not going to upgrade that right now. Let's do food processing facilities and hydroponic farms. Agricultural focus. You don't have an agriculture district, and you can't have one. Oopsies, teehee. Build there, build there, build there. It's all going to be food. And then we'll just stop there. Because I don't want to do it too much to where we can't build energy, or mining districts when we need them later. So that'll hold for now. A commercial pact? Ooh! You're friendly towards us. I would love a commercial pact with you. And a research agreement? Of course. Show me that migration treaty. That's not a migration treaty. I'm gonna have to decline that. Let's get our researches really quick. I'm gonna do the hyperspace slipstreams, because we did get our migration treaty back with the Carib-Neuron Union. It's not the cheapest one, but it's just too good to pass up. And then here, star hull, nanomechanics, ceramic materials, ion thrusters. We'll go ahead and do the ceramic materials. And show me... Perfect. For the first time in this series, we are now going to have 2 migration treaties.
Incoming transmission.
Wonderful. Oh, they proposed one on their own. Yes. I love that. Okay, galactic archivism is done. Hyper-entertainment form, xenobiology, ground defense planning, colonial bureaucracy, gene tailoring, and ecological adaptation. Let's do the hyper-entertainment forum. I won't be building one anytime soon, but at least we'll have it. And the Sutharian entity declared war on the combined Cuthloid system. These guys finally went to war. We knew it was coming, but I didn't know it was going to come this soon. Fortunately, I don't have an alliance or a defensive pact with either of them, so we're just going to watch and see what happens. Hopefully this will knock down the combined Cuthloid systems, and they'll think twice about staying rivals with us. Although I do want to see... oh, actually, despite the fact they're damaging relations, our relations went way up. What are you compared to us? You're equivalent in everything except for technological level. I haven't been upgrading my fleet, so that sounds right. A group of our pilgrims was denied access to their holy places on Mawash Prime by your governor. He has denied them access for no known reason. This is outrageous, and you can be sure that if you don't allow them passage, this behavior towards our noble people will not be forgotten. We cannot risk our diplomatic relations. They shall pass, or I'll let the governor explain his decision first. A conspiracy unfolding. The governor seems to be relieved that you took the time to speak with him first before making a rash decision. He informs you about hints of an imminent terrorist attack planned by covert operatives of the allied Mitran commonalities. I very highly doubt that, considering they're friendly towards us, but... okay. He says they have tried to find supporters for their plan, but fortunately for us, they contacted the wrong person. They had tried to bring a loyal officer of the security personnel into their plan, and the officer was managed to play a charade until he was able to contact the governor. Unfortunately, they could not find out how many of their men are involved in this conspiracy, which is why he stayed quiet about his reasons until now. We could say change the security staff instead of trap, don't take the risk, just deny them access, or he's just paranoid, let them pass. I'm gonna let them pass. And, okay, we're losing more Orvane Cliffs. Not terrorists, but troublemakers. Void worms. These pilgrims, despite not being terrorists, have brought nothing but problems since the day they set foot on Mawash Prime. One incident followed another, and in the end, the governor was forced to make them leave the planet. Relations with the allied Mitran commonalities have been soured as a result, and our colonists are angry for them being allowed to come to Mawash Prime in the first place. It could have been much worse, I think. Happiness minus 5%, and it changes by 25, but that's fine. Okay, I think that void worm thing was just wrong, because it showed up from that event and then disappeared. Although those Cuthloids are still just making random shots at our planet. I'm still coming to get them, but it's still taking a while. But they'll be there in a year and a half, if they don't flee first. How are our construction ships doing? You're doing nothing. That's unacceptable. Build a mining station. Build research stations. Mining stations. Can't go there yet. Research station. Mining station. And then mining stations here. Thank you. Much appreciated. And then while my military fleet's here, I might as well send them into Lawam and see if we could deal with whatever's over there. Yeah, I think that's what we do. 277 empire size, and that's after releasing these guys after we vassalized them a second time. Ceramo metal materials is done. Advanced mineral purification, improved cruiser hulls, heat-resistant materials, holographic casts, artificial workforce, deep core mining. Let's do heat-resistant materials.
Research complete.
And the hyper-entertainment form is done. Reactive formations, off-world trade companies, ceramo metal infrastructure, that's new. Stronger alloys allow us to create prefabricated buildings, providing our colonies with the improved infrastructure. Huh, okay. It's not terrible. Automated curation algorithms, interstellar fleet traditions, and ecological adaptations. We'll do the off-world trading companies for now. I think that'll be fine. But we are blowing through consumer goods. So I'm just going to buy 1,500 more for now. And we'll keep our trade to make deals with other factions. Or sorry, empires. Alright, we're almost there. People of Mawash who seems like they're just barely being inconvenienced. We're almost there. Just hold out a little longer. Okay, I'm not going to read through these every single time, because now that we're taking the cheaper ones, it's going to be happening every 30 seconds. But I will read the new ones. Improved production. As our colonies become more developed, we can gain significant improvements to our throughput. And that's the only new one. I'm going to go ahead and take ground defense planning. Engineering, fast steel materials, ripper cannons, extreme mining methods is new. Implementing the idea of extensive mining by splitting lithospheric plates requires the development of a whole system of engineering solutions. This revolutionary step in the mining industry will enable cracking operations on uninhabitable worlds for super efficient resource extraction. Let's do that. That sounds good. We're losing exotic gases, but not many. Matter of fact, I have an idea. The Cuthloids entity has a lot of big boy space. Let's see if I could trade some volatile motes for some exotic gases. Let's do it with you, because we did lose relations. Or at least try to do it with you. Offer trade. Resources. Exotic gases. They don't have any. Okay. So let's go back to contacts and the Cuthloids entity to see if they have some. Let's see. Where is it? Could do a commercial pact with them as well. That would get us more trade. I don't really need the influence anymore. But one thing at a time. Offer trade deal. Do you have exotic gases for me? You do. But you wouldn't give us a monthly amount. You would just straight up give us 340. And I'll give you trade in return. Oh my god, they need a ton. They need a ton to trade. Okay. We'll do that, and then let's see if they want minerals. They do want minerals as well. We have a ton of minerals to part with, so that doesn't matter to me whatsoever. Is this probably more expensive than it would be in my market? Probably. But at least they'll be friendlier with us.
Complete.
They did accept. And let's get that commercial pack now. They accepted, and oh, our trade went way up. But our food's at a negative again. Should resolve itself, but that's still
Research complete.
That's still worrying. Alright, traditions available. Our final adaptability tradition, which really sucks for the kind of playthrough we're doing. But now we can get another ascension perk. We've seen these before. Are there any new ones? Cosmogenesis. Time, gravity, and space are the fundamental cogs that make up the clockwork of reality. If we can learn to manipulate them, the universe and its secrets will be ours. Refugee attraction -50. I shouldn't have to tell you why we're not doing that. Defender of the Galaxy. As star nations vie with one another in petty disputes, sinister forces of unimaginable power are arraying themselves against all sapient life. Who will protect us? Allows the United Nations of Earth to progress towards this ambition? No. Are there any new ones down here? Galactic Contender. Excuse me. The fallen empires cling to the ruins of their decrepit civilizations, ever fearful of the younger and more dynamic races that surround them. Their time has long since passed. diplomatic weight, which is really good, but the rest is just damage to gate builders, awakened empires, fallen empires, and void worms, which, bleh. Is that the only new one? Mastery of Nature, I think, was already there. Yeah. That's the only new one. Maybe Interstellar Dominion? Empire size from systems. I don't think that would reduce it by much. But Starbase Influence cost minus 20% is never bad. You know what? We'll take Interstellar Dominion. Oh, went down 9. I mean, that's something. And we will be able to choose a new one soon as well. Zhao Wang has passed away. So we've done this before. The two we haven't done yet is a private procession will suffice, or launch the deceased into space. You know what? Honestly, I'm going to say set up a foundation in her name. She was way too useful to just launch her off like that. Plus, I need the monthly society research. So we'll take that one. We do have an open council position. I don't care what anybody says this time, we're taking a human. We only have one human, and they have a custom AI assistant, which is science ship stuff. But you know what? I can afford them. Now I can afford them. We're taking the human. Resilient. Oh, Spark of Genius. Look at that pool. That was really good. Alright, technology, ground defense planning. Any new ones? Centralized command is new, and planetary resurfacing. With the advent of clean fusion, automation, and matter compression technologies, it was only a matter of time before mountaintop removal became mountain range removal. And centralized command. Creating dedicated headquarters for all levels of military operations shapes an efficient fleet and lays a better foundation for future military campaigns. We're just going to do the cheapest one again, which is going to be... Well, we'll do Stellar Expansion. And yeah, we are getting research way too quick now. Low stability on Earth 2. Yeah, I did think that was coming. I'm going to upgrade the Gene Clinic. We'll go ahead and knock that out of the way. Should bring more amenities. And if it doesn't, we'll just put a holo theater there. Who cares? It looks like our consumer goods are actually starting to balance out at -60. Which is not great, but at least it's no longer bleeding further. But yeah, we do need to build more consumer goods factories. Extreme mining methods is done. Any new ones? Weather control? No, we saw that one already. I'll take the holographic cast. Alloy Megaforges sounds good. Sounds very good indeed. The UNE Colorado is no longer doing anything. What could I have you do? You're already building all of this. Oh, the fleet is there and it's not attacking. I would like to know why. If you two could, like, do a thing, anything, that'd be great. Thanks, Pumpkin.
Research complete.
If we lose that, I'm going to freak out. We did not. Danger averted. Our fleet has been victorious. Only broken shards are left of the crystal entity. Why it came here and attacked us might never be revealed, but our colony is safe once again. A brief scan of the crystal's remains showed them to be composed of highly valuable minerals. Nearby freighters have already been ordered to gather them. While most of these shards will be scrapped for resources, the more interesting pieces will be kept for further study. Some of our scientists already fantasize about the possible applications like self-repairing hulls, while others point out that there is much foundational research to be done before we can even hope for a big breakthrough. 5,000 minerals, 150 crystals gained, and a special project for crystalline remains. Duly noted. Okay, they barely took any damage actually. We have our shipyard, I believe? No, we have a resource silo here. Let's, let's upgrade the starport. And, auxiliary? Or auxiliary? I'm just gonna keep saying auxiliary. Otherwise, I'm gonna forget. And we're gonna send them over to auxiliary to repair and upgrade. And then we're gonna go into Lawam and see what the deal is over there. Anything new here? I don't believe so. We're gonna take the cheapest one, of course, and that is going to be quantum computing. 3 months. Oh my goodness, my research speed is insane. And we're actually full on minerals now. So let's see if there's anything that we need to upgrade again. I'm not gonna be able to get over the fact that the leader of Earth looks like something from XCOM Enemy Unknown. There's no point in upgrading this. We have almost 10,000 amenities. I guess we just sell it. Yeah, let's sell 5,000 minerals.
Research
That'll
complete.
be good for 11 months until we have to sell more. Stellar expansion is done already. Okay. We have Cyto revitalization. As our empire grows, so does our understanding of biology. Advanced medical treatments on a cellular level has allowed for significant advancements in biological population health. Very good. It also provides habitability. That's insane. Interstellar campaigns. A well-oiled war machine is the key to exerting influence on a galactic scale. Backed by the might of our military, we can lay claim to almost anything we want. Claim influence cost and war exhaustion gain. That's useless for us. Dangerous wildlife removal. Nano-vitality crops is new. Infusing crop strands with small amounts of nanomachines sun, help create a type of produce that is ultra-resilient and the chemical composition of which can be tailored and altered during its entire lifetime. We'll do that one, because we do need more food. Materialist Enclave. An unregistered colonial ship has brought new settlers to the planet Earth 2. These colonists keep apart, do not recognize spiritual values, and worship of gods. This new community is embraced by the idea of something, the triumph of science over divine will. In the next few years, this community will grow and influence the rest of the colonists. This is fine. I don't really care about that. Available leader trait for Redug. Are you a governor? You are a governor. I am going to give you trade focused. Why not? Alright, how long is this going to take to upgrade? About a year. That's fine. Should take about that long for the fleet to get over there to begin with. Quantum computing. Anything new here? Unified field theory, but meh. You know what? I'm kind of curious. I want to see how long it would take. It only takes 5 months for something that requires 18,000 physics research.
Research
Let them do it. Why not? We got our holographic cast as well. I think we're going to do... Okay, standardized Corvette patterns and afterburners are the cheapest ones, so we'll do afterburners. Nona has heard rumors about the vast riches carried by a lost convoy. It seems that an alien emissary and his retinue were sent to bring tribute to a certain warlord. During her latest assignment, she was able to pinpoint the convoy's last location. We only need to send a ship to retrieve it. Don't mind
Situation
if we
log
do.
updated.
Okay, that's something to keep in mind for the future. It's not timed, so I'm not too worried about it. We are losing more exotic gases. But again, we'll be fine. We just need to wait for that, construction ship to deal with it. Okay, there's no reason you should be doing nothing. Build mining station here. Build mining stations here. And then, oh, you know what? We're actually getting close to full-on influence. I'm gonna have you start building, yeah, I'm gonna have you start building stations, actually. So go build a star base over here. And then we'll go ahead and prepare super rackets. Okay, we can do that. Shipyard. We have the cruisers I haven't even looked at before. Colony ship with super rackets, please. They have a tomb world preference. Now this desert one's close enough. So once that's ready, we'll send them down to Rosalhog and prepare to colonize this world.
Incoming transmission.
A subjugation request from the Caribbean Union. We've done this song and dance way too many times. Leave me alone. We're running low on consumer goods. Okay. I need to do a trade with one of our friends. You're a friend. Diplomacy. Let's do a trade with you. How many consumer goods would you give us? You wouldn't give us any at all. Or you would give us a negligible amount anyway. Okay, we'll try someone else, and if this doesn't work, we'll just buy them from the market. Traveling Sildoran? I don't think I've done a trade deal with you in forever. Give me some consumer goods, please. You wouldn't give me a big amount either. You'd give me 60. Okay, in exchange for that, I'll just give you some raw minerals. propose,
Construction complete.
and
Spaceborne life.
they rejected it. Okay, screw you then. Just buy some consumer goods outright. And so our minerals, and that is going to be the end of this episode. Guys, thanks so much for coming out. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and if you did, please make sure to leave a like and a comment in the comments section down below, and consider subscribing if you're new. My name is Astro Boy. You guys are amazing, and I will see you in the next one.